Hi everybody, it's Richard here again and welcome to another video. Now this is the third video in where I show my brother's record collection. It's 5 cases. We've done 2 cases already. One was mixed, the other one was mostly Beatles, and I'm not sure what this one is. This one is the black case and it is majorly heavy. So let's hope it's varied, because I know one case is Bob Dylan and another case is other Beatles, but there may be other albums thrown in there, because whenever he was moving, I think he just threw them all together. Okay, so we've opened up the box, taken a few out because they're jam packed to make it easier to take out. So, first up, Elvis Presley. That's the way it is. I remember him having this, and this is the one with I Just Can't Help Believing on it. I think it's half live, half studio. Buddy Holly and the Crickets, and 20 Golden Greats, and this is quite heavy. There might be another, there is another album in here, which is the Jim Reeves album for the first video that we went missing, so it was kept in here. I must put that back in its original sleeve. But this is a brilliant album. I remember him getting this. This is a mid-70s, 1978 possibly. Another Buddy Holly one. And this is a cheapie, the legendary Buddy Holly. This is one of those Woolworths type albums. What's this one here? The Band Anthology, a double album. Don't remember this one at all. So was it gone at the weight? I Shall Be Released. Up on Crickle Creek. I'm sure Dixie, yeah, the night they drove all Dixie down. So 2 LP set. Never a big fan of the band. This one here is the songs of Bob Dylan, and this is a double album. It's actually a little bit damaged, and I remember him getting this. Came out quite late. I think this came out in the early 80s or the early 90s. No, 1986. So these are just all covers of Bob Dylan songs. UB40 and Labour of Love. This must be Andrea's. It's certainly not Garth's. Good album though. The Very Best of the Commodores, and I have this one as well, and I think this one must be Andrea's as well. Status Quo, Just Supposing, definitely Andrea's, and again another good album with Lies and What You're Proposing on it. It's a 12-inch single here, and it is One More Night by Phil Collins, which I absolutely love. I wonder if it's extended. This would be Andrea's, although Garth did buy the album. I don't think he liked it. We have Ultravox, Rage and Eden, and this is the one with the voice and the thin wall on it. This is probably my favourite Ultravox album actually. Paul McCartney, I give my regards to Broad Street. I think this is Andrea's because I don't think Garth actually bought this. I think he was a bit dismayed by Pipes of Peace, but I do like this album. There seem to be quite a few of Andrea's on here. The John Lennon Collection, and I think this is Andrea's as well, because I don't think Garth bought it. I don't think he needed it. And then The Police, Regala de Blanc, definitely Andrea's, and one of the best albums ever. Absolutely love this album. We're still on Andrea's stuff here. Rio from 1982 with the big hits, Hungry Like the Wolf, Rio, Save a Prayer, and My Own Way. The My Own Way is a different version to the single version, which came out the year before, and this version is the better one. So what else do we have? Yes, Going for the One, that's definitely Garth's. Real mixed bag so far. Elton John, I guess that's why they call it, sorry, Elton John, Too Low for Zero, with, I guess that's why they call it The Blues, and I'm Still Standing on It, Kiss the Bride and Cold as Christmas. That's Mrs. McCook's. The Very Best of Don McLean. This is one of Garth's. Remember playing this actually quite a bit. It's this album that got me into Don McLean. Mike Oldfield, Tubular Bells. I don't think this is Garth's. I think this would be Andrea's as well. So this is Andrea's box, because this one's definitely Andrea's. Thriller, Michael Jackson, with Billie Jean, Wanna Be Starting Something, Beat It, The Dreadful Girl Is Mine, Human Nature, PYT, Pretty Young Thing, and the title track. About 6 singles came off that album. Paul Young and No Parley, with the 3 hits Come Back and Stay, Love of the Common People, and Wherever I Lay My Hat. It's actually not a bad album. Diana by Diana Ross, with I'm Coming Out, My Old Piano, and Upside Down, produced by Nile Rodgers. It's actually not a bad album. I think I have this as well. It's a gatefold. And then we have Paul Young again with The Secret of Association, and by this time the 2 girl singers were replaced by male singers, and for backing vocalists, and the singles were Every Time You Go Away, I'm Going to Tear Your Playhouse Down, Everything Must Change, and To My Memories. It's not as good as No Parley, but it's alright. Bruce Springsteen, The River. I'm assuming it's Scars. I know we had it, but Andrea might have had it as well. Okay, what's this one? Love Songs, The Commodores. So she's in their Commodores. So we're getting through these rightly. This is definitely Andrea's, and is Welcome to the Pleasure Dome by Frankie Goes to Hollywood. And another 12-inch single, The Eurythmics, Will I Lie to You, Andrea's again. So this is really Andrea's box of records, really. Emerson, Lake and Palmer, The Works. No, it's definitely Garth. And this one is Pink Floyd and Metal. There's a 7-inch single floating about in here. What's this one? The Brotherhood of Man, Save Your Kisses for Me. Okay, that was Garth. We have Elvis Costello at Armed Forces with Oliver's Army, Accidents Will Happen, fantastic album. And Stevie Wonder, Hotter Than July, which is not a bad album. I really love the song Master Blaster Jam, and I think it's absolutely brilliant. The Doors and Weird Scenes Inside the Gold Mine. It's probably a greatest hits type thing. I think that might be from that film, was it? It's a double album. It's a gatefold, yeah. Another double, and it is Creedence Clearwater Revival, the complete hit album. And this is where I first heard of Creedence. I went on to get a lot of their stuff. Yeah, it's just a basic standard greatest hits. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 24 tracks of it. Very, very good. An 80s release. Full Spectre, the Christmas album, which goes with the greatest hits, what you saw in the first video. Nearing the end, Pink Floyd and Dark Side of the Moon. And I wonder if, I remember the poster used to be up on this wall. Yeah, the poster's still there. There's 2 posters there. There's supposed to be 2 posters. I'm not going to open them, but there's 2 posters there. And there's something else in here. That there, whatever that is. This one here is in the wrong box, obviously. This is the concert for Bangladesh box set. I just wonder if there's any. There's a booklet, a rather thick booklet, and I think 3 albums just in white sleeves, and I don't think there's a poster for that. And 2 more. Elvis Is Now or Never, one of those cheapy Woolworths ones. And finally, Pink Floyd again, and Animals. So that's the third of my brother's box, or case of records, but most of them I think were Andreas. So the next two I know what's in them. One is mostly Bob Dylan, another is mostly solo Beatles, but there may be a few other albums thrown in. But the highlight for me was Save Your Kisses for me. Okay, that's me for now. I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope to have another video quite soon. All the best now. Bye bye.